2 of the round robin stage. Yours Mafia, Yours Mammothly, Clan Blitz, Umami, Spore, upping to pick that brush up again to keep me on that tent attack as well.
Something different.
Samage opting to go for the V-Splash as well instead of the bucket, leaving Chano to go on that bucket as well. Obviously, having 2 bucket players on the same team can be
You have to do a bit of a mix and match.
A bit mix and match sometimes, but now getting into the game, Pong being flown everywhere. And Yours Mafia getting the control of that top mid really, really easily, but Spore is already running in through. But the problem is, the members of Yours Mafia are going to know how Spore plays this brush, and it's going to be difficult for him to kind of get any leeway with this because they know how he plays, and there's just so many picks coming up.
He doesn't have that unpredictability, which means he's had to be forced to jump out because he's still holding the enemy out in that area.
Takimi opting to go for a bit aggressive, but doesn't end up getting any sort of benefit out of it. Samage trading though, and Snipes going really aggressively here with this TCAP. Bubble in hand as well, ready and waiting.
They're popping the whale, they have the bubble, they're popping the strikes. Might be seeing the score soon. But
Very
the Kraken
possibly.
is countering it.
The Kraken coming in from Chris 3. We've seen this special be really, really effective for Chris in previous. But I think one of the worst parts about Kraken is that he really put himself in bad positions. But Chris now is behind them. The bubble has been popped, however, going to be difficult to choose to try and get through that. And now Chris, with such a long range on 96 cal, manages to get 2. And that's going to push Yours Mammothly back straight away.
Snipes nearly got the kill on the jump, but Chris knew exactly where Snipes was and was able to get there. Now we've just seen Chano get splatted by Yoshel. Yoshel is backing up, keeping that control up mid, and keeping that paint. Nearly got enough for power cam as well. He's holding that paint back in mid, making sure that Lewis is not pushing and covering.
Absolutely, yeah. Strikes in hand to the side of Yours Mammothly Sparkling Flavor.
Snipes is
They
down.
have this power clam as well. Strikes do get down. Kraken also got used as well, looking for an aggressive push. Chano here, not quite able to find anything, does unfortunately get picked off. The power clam then gets picked back up. Snipes once again going in really aggressively. Takimi has come through top mid already, and I don't think she was notice.
Yeah, they're getting pinched though. And there's 2 down. And the power cam is in Yours Mammothly hand, and they do just pop right, which might be another score. We have enough for this boy scoring the times. He's dropping, he's making them having to try and keep attention at all times. The job of the ink rush.
And I mean Takimi pressuring from below here. Really,
they're having to look everywhere.
Really trying to put Yours Mafia out of position here. Ips opting to pick up this power clam as well, the pity. I mean, Yours Mafia 60 points behind. They now have 2 power clams in hand. They're really going to need to be looking for something right now. It's not looking good for the side of Yours Mafia. They have Cooler, they have Kraken specials available. The Kraken has come out as well. Strikes, however, from the side of Yours Mammothly. She managed to get a score in, and there's another power clam in their hands. It's falling back just a little bit. And they do. Picks pulling out from the side of Yours Mafia Sparking Flavor. There's just not enough time, you know, Takimi and Samage trading each other one by one. Snipes unfortunately getting taken down by Chris 3 as well, and Chano now once again pushed into their spawn.
They're getting that space looking for yet another push. The basket's now open. Spore is getting the splats though. Snipes is now also there to clean up too.
Not quite enough scores there from the side of Yours Mafia, but they're playing the game very slow. They're just waiting for Yours Mammothly to start folding and start making mistakes, and that's when they're taking advantage of those pushes.
Yeah,
like there, for example, an overextension from Spore. Crab comes out from Samage as well. There's 2 power clams on the side of Yours Mammothly. The decap from Snipes tries to take down Samage's crab, and it does, but he trades with Chris 3. The bubble's still up, Strikes coming out from the side of Yours Mammothly as well. Chris 3 here. This is not Chris 3, sorry. This is Chano.
Trapped in mid.
Trapped in mid. Lived for maybe a bit too long, and unfortunately didn't manage to take anyone down, but now 2v3 here.
2 power clams on the side of Yours Mammothly as well, and a cooler. They are getting raised as quick as we get. This could be detrimental to us.
Ooh, Spore getting a really important pick on Samage there. I mean, the movement on the brush is one of the most important things about this weapon, and Spore has mastered it. Strikes coming in now, giving Chewits that space, but Chano unfortunately goes down to Spore once more.
But he has let his team push in as well off that, and he did get 2 off down with it. But Yours Mammothly, they haven't moved. Yoshel is holding down and anchoring that top mid, picking off Samage as well.
Yeah, I mean, people say the pencil is not that aggressive of a weapon, but Yoshel holding really, really nice positions here to Spore, immediately managing to get that score in. And there's only 2 more clams left, and that's game 1 already to Yours Mammothly. A very, very dominant start from Yours Mammothly. Chewits Mafia struggling just a little bit there, not looking as strong as they used to.
Absolutely, and I'm excited to see what we have next in the other maps. Will Chewits be able to climb back in the next game?
Rainmaker Scorched Gorge, another kind of really finicky one.
Yes.
There's a lot of different things that you can do on this map, a lot of different areas that you can play that tend to be quite specific to what weapon you're playing.
I will say, Chewits do have the advantage of the slosher on this map with chipping on the drops. So that is something they will probably take into their advantage.
Yeah, I mean, having ledge control is always something that's quite important, I'd say, when it comes to maps like this. I mean, ledge control is just so important.
Absolutely.
For both of these teams. And getting picks with that control can almost be make or break for some teams.
I will say, from what I saw in that game, I noticed Yours Mammothly were playing very together and coordinating, and every now and then, like when Yours Mammothly slipped up, it was because a couple of them overextended, such as Takimi, as we know, very aggressive player. Sometimes that doesn't quite work out and it turns into an overextension. But Chewits were almost caught out a couple times. They were getting pinched and being forced into the same spots, and were sometimes also themselves overextending. If they can make that overextension into a good outcome, it obviously absolutely can change games, but sometimes it can change games in the bad way too.
Absolutely, yeah, I agree. And going into game 2 here, the pressure is going to be on for Chewits Mafia and Sparking Flavour, but we know them. They are used to pressure. They are used to high intense situations, and if anything, they thrive off of it.
Yeah, they thrive off pressure. They thrive off that stress of needing to win.
Absolutely. Game 2 now, Rainmaker Scorched Gorge. Things are looking, I would say, dire for the side of Chewits Mafia Sparking Flavour. However, they know that they can bounce back. Chris 3! Sorry, I got excited as a squeezer main. Chris 3 pulling out the foil squeezer once more. Samage opting for that V-shot.
We have not seen
Chano
this
on the
move in a
bucket,
while.
and Ips is on this zap. This is an older Chewits Mafia Sparking Flavour team comp that we saw when they were playing in Vibes earlier, and Chris already with one pick.
Like, he never dropped squeezer.
Never dropped it, just opted to go for that 96 for a bit more kind of accuracy. And the super comes out from Sam as well, manages to take down Spore. Chano here, keeping the pressure up on this ramp. Of course, he doesn't quite manage to get one. And Snipes with this decaf manages to get to that Rainmaker now in that really bad position. Just Chris left with this pressure, and they've opted to pull back.
Damage maybe taking a bit of an extension, they're dropping and trying to kill Snipes. Oh, but Snipes
I hate
gets splatted by a bomb!
I hate to laugh at that, but also it is quite funny that Snipes is splatted by a bomb.
Got cornered by the suction bomb. It happens to the best of us.
Now the Rainmaker in the hands of Yours Mammothly.
Also
come out from the side of Yours Mammothly, screaming to come out, but Takimi on this T-Tech still really good. Takes out Chano as well. A lot of pressure being out by Yours Mammothly. Getting taken by Yours Mammothly as well. Strikes coming in, and we can see Snipes pushing through, but not quite able to get anything. And that is going to be checked for Yours Mammothly. Chewits now under a bit more pressure to get this Rainmaker out of this check and out of their spawn. Strikes coming out as well. Looking to just take down a bit more space. But they know that Spore's here. They know that he's shocking and he's being sneaky.
He is being absolutely sneaky, trying to wrap around. Chano is pressuring Yoshel and does get the pick. Now that is a very important pick, as Yoshel is their main painter as well as their cooler providers. Now they have the cooler for a little less more time than they used to.
Another pick from Samage as well onto Snipes. Arguably Yoshel and Snipes probably the two more important members to keep alive on the side of Yours Mammothly. Your main aggressor and your main painter and cooler.
Yoshel is trying to pull back. There is a pick. Spore did get the Rainmaker.
Samage getting so many important picks here, managing to get pop as well, and lucky to just get this check, and it's going to be a free check for Chewits Mafia.
Now, based on the numbers, we should see hopefully Chewits pushing out more, but they are. Yours Mammothly are fighting back. Takimi is on the front lines for this.
They really are. They're going to have to get this pick on Takimi first before they can try and get this lead. All it would need would be Chewits to get the Rainmaker in their hands and get that lead with the screen pop as well. They were able to safely do that. Oh, and that is Samage going in so aggressively, but
getting the value wherever he goes.
Ips on this zap as well. Rainmaker still in the hands of Chewits Mafia. Trying to get paid. Ips is all the way up here and just manages to survive just barely.
The push to 27, and that is quite a strong push on this map. However, with this Scorch Rainmaker, anything can happen.
And this is also Yours Mammothly and Yours Mafia, so we still don't really know what's going to happen between these two. Bubble in the hands of Snipes right now, going opting to go a bit more aggressively. Zuki gets popped, jumps out. Rainmaker's still in their hands, however.
Yoshell
is down as well.
I think they were going for score when they did the Zuka, but Yoshell just got in the way. And we have Chris, there's a duel going on.
Chris
Tanner just get the trade.
To get to kind of like you said, get trade. Rainmaker still in the hands of Yours Mammothly right now. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, in the hands of Yours Mammothly.
Yeah, go get the push up.
They're looking to get this lead here. But obviously now, a big difference that we have is that Ips is opting to go for that zap instead of that pencil.
He has the chance to
for a
play
more
aggression.
aggressive play style. But Yoshell just beating up the members of Yours Mafia so completely. Now with the strikes coming out as well, 3 members down to the side of Yours Mafia. It's looking like Yours Mafia are going to be able to get this lead. But they are going to have to run it. Chris is going to use that range to his advantage to manage to take down the Rainmaker before Yours Mammothly can get the lead here. This is looking so dire.
The Splat with the pop as well, and the drop back into mid, making sure it's no longer in their flat, so the Rainmaker is no longer a threat. And might as well get a push up with it as well. However, Ips is being very careful here. I was about to say he's being very careful, but Yoshell knows what to do. Yoshell gets the fix.
Absolutely. 30 seconds left on the clock here. Very close score lines as well. Yours Mammothly waiting patiently for something. Gets onto Spore. Rainmaker's going to reset. Yours Mafia have so much pain and so much control over the map right now. Absolutely crazy. Yours Mammothly are going to have to fight for this. And with just over 10 seconds left, their main aggressor down.
They have cooler though, so they can jump into this. But Tano has popped the strikes, ready to stop them from taking it in the last 4 seconds. 3,
2, 1, and that is going to be
They actually took, but
they actually ended up picking it up, but that was after the timer had already stopped.
The timer is
Mafia find themselves a game on the board, 1-1 right now, and I mean, if there was going to be any set so far that was going to be this close, it was going to be Yours Mafia versus Yours Mammothly. And as we find ourselves on Splat Zone's Mahi Mahi Resort, I really think that this final game is going to be do or die for these players.
Oh, absolutely. And the weapons on this map as well, for each team, works like very well, as Pencil, and just charges in general, work very well on this map. And Yoshell will have the advantage of going into those fights against Ips with that, as Ips only picks up the Pencil, not actually the Pencil main, unlike Yoshell, who also has the experience with E-liters and other chargers. But I would say Inkbrush is a lot more difficult to manage on this map due to how open it is. So Sloshers also have a lot more advantage with those fights as well, especially with the drops, and especially with how congested this map is as well before the water goes down.
Yeah, we're most likely probably going to be seeing Spore go for that V shot instead. And I mean,
absolutely, I'm predicting that.
You have to take into consideration how much aggression Yours Mafia can have, especially when they opt for Ips to be on that zap instead of that pencil. Ips' pencil is good, don't get me wrong, but when he's on that zap and he has those opportunities to go aggressive, run in forward, get those picks.
He gets that different value that he doesn't get on pencil.
Absolutely, yeah. There's just like a different vibe and a different energy when all 4 members of Yours Mafia are playing so aggressively.
They were able to push together and all play together.
Well, but ladies and gentlemen, everyone watching, game 3 of this set, Yours Mammothly versus Yours Mafia, a matchup we're probably going to be seeing a lot of this weekend.
Spore has actually opted to stay on the Inkbrush.
Interesting choice,
Samage. The squeezer is back.
Samage on that V-Splash. Chris 3 going for that squeezer. I said this once and I'll say it again. A squeezer in the hands of anyone is just a normal weapon, but a squeezer in the hands of Chris 3 can sometimes be that weapon of mass destruction, looking so good on it.
Early zone control to it. And an early pick on Spore with the bomb.
And another! Oh my goodness! What is Chano doing? Not even having to use his main weapon to get these picks in. Getting those fall-off picks and those bomb picks, as well. Chano does come out from Spore, opted to go for the Inkbrush to go here. Not quite able to get the pick on
Chano is just getting the pick.
And already an early lead, and the water levels are going to drop as Stuart's managed to get it to 60.
Now this will make it a bit easier to fall through around. However, they need to actually get to a zone first. There is a screen pop, and there's strikes, everything's going on.
Yeah, Yours Mafia, they know that there's going to be offline moves that Yours Mafia are going to try and take. It's unfortunately going down. The Hammer manages to get a pick as well. That's a wipeout for the side of Yours Mammothly. All members of Yours Mafia, unfortunately, taken down by these weapons in Yours Mammothly hands. And now with this extra space, Spore is going to be looking to kind of take a few further out angles. Chris here with the squeezer. Was falling off
very
the map there,
close.
a little bit scary. And now it's time is ticking down.
More still there.
That strikes though. Spore manages to get into the zone again. And Yours Mafia gets the control back.
Now, Yours Mammothly has taken it back, and Yoshel gets that pick on Chano. Now, that's going to be an important one.
Very, very important inside of the
Those tri-strikes are incredibly important.
Hammer in the hands of Spore as well. Oh, but the grab takes down Spore, but the hammer takes down Savage at the same time. Chris now having to solo cap to see the ideal situation they want to be in.
Especially when there's tri-strikes and Yoshel looming above you.
Yeah, but this penalty has already gone to the side of Yours Mammothly. And now Chewits getting that pick on the Spore.
They're pushing up together. How there is a big bubbler in the way. It's nice. He's staying. He's holding for it. He gets one.
Manages
Backs
to take
away
the
from
lead
the
as well for Yours Mammothly. There's just so much pressure here.
The
Savage
pressure
unfortunately going down as well. And now with 20 ticks left on this spawn. On this zone, sorry. Chano really has to get this ping if they want to be able to do anything, and it's not looking like it's going to be.
Looking good.
5 seconds left. They've managed to neutral, but it's not going to be enough. If
neutral.
If neutral, Yours Mafia have managed to get the zone back with only 4 ticks left for Yours Mammothly, and Takimi finding himself in a really inconvenient position. And
the
now
pick on Yoshel. But Snipes clears up.
the brush opting and aiding the ping when that pencil is down. This is just looking so incredibly close here. No, the penalty is big.
But he missed the jump.
This is the jump, but manages to get the pick on Savage anyways. Chano trading goes straight away. This is going to be important for Yours Mafia. The strikes have been popped, I believe, from the side of Yours Mammothly.
Right, it's coming out from Chewits now. Will they be able to get the cap from it?
Not quite, and getting taken down by Takimi as well. Chewits, they did eventually manage to get this pick. Look at it, Savage manages to get the pick on Takimi as well. Yours Mammothly have already gotten this zone right back, and Snipes getting taken down straight away. This is the opportunity that Yours Mafia have. They just need to take down Spore, but Chano's dead. Bubble comes out as well.
Damage is going to have a difficult situation here, but Damage does have the grab. They can use that for a retake. They just need to get in the right position.
There is the crab available, like you said. Ips going to be fighting once his bubble goes down to be able to get this zone retake again. The strike's coming out from both teams, and Yours Mafia managed to take the zone back yet again. Keeping that penalty. Chano a little bit stuck, not quite able to get any of these really important picks there. And Spore is just fighting with Savage and Spore trading each other straight away. And all of a sudden, Yours Mafia, it's looking really rough for them.
But dire, they don't even have that much paint control on their flat.
You never have to count out Yours Mafia. They will pull out an absolute miracle at some point. Snipes pressuring this top mid here, but now as the penalty goes further and further down, strikes coming up on the side of Yours Mafia, but Snipes is just painting over them, and with 3 seconds left on the clock, that's going to be Yours Mammothly taking the set and putting themselves 2-0 up in the round robin. I mean, we knew this was going to be so close, but we didn't think it was going to be that back and forth.
Absolutely. That zone, that was what the game was. The zone going backwards and forwards with the retakes, even in the standoff, like that's the pure definition of this set right here.
Absolutely. What an absolute banger set we had. And I mean, we saw every single player from both of these teams playing so well together. It was just an absolute treat to be able to see this early on into the tournament.
And we also, we get to see it tomorrow too.
We do. Absolutely.